All right, welcome, boys and girls of all ages, to the inaugural top metal albums of the year. My name is the Metal Hellbilly, and today we are doing the top 30 metal albums of 2025. I did 100 last year, and it was fucking stupid. It took me like 18 years. I had a really cool fucking mustache and everything, though, which made it even better. But we're gonna do 30, and there might be an extra one that I'm gonna throw in there as a freebie, but you will see that in just a minute. Couple prerequisites here. I want to let you know that these are my albums, the albums that I enjoyed from this year the most, and they might not reflect the albums that you enjoyed because, well, you suck. I'm actually not even close to as cool as you. Can we be friends? Really? Please, can we? You find me on social media and you found me here, so maybe we could be besties. But with that aside, I did not get to everything for this year. There are a couple albums that I actually listened to today that I'm like, well, son of a bitch, this probably would have made it on my year-end list. Yeah. Oh well. So if you don't see it and you think it should be here, it's probably one of the albums that I listened to today. But with that being said, let's go ahead and dig in here and launch things off the top 30 metal albums of 2025. Five, five. Hopefully, I'm sharing my screen correctly. So let's go ahead and get this rocking and rolling here with my number 30. And my number 30, if my mouse would do, is the Halo Effect March of the Unheard. This came out pretty early on in the year, and I absolutely love this album. It's a lot of fun. There's nothing anything over the top in terms of like technical proficiency. You're not going to hear any crazy shredding fucking like guitar solos that are going to just blow your mind. But I mean, I like Dark Tranquillity. I like Cemetery Skyline. So yeah, Halo Effect, March of the Undead, absolute banger. Coming in at 29, King Witch with three. It is their 15th album. It's not their 15th album, but King Witch is an amazing doom metal band with a female vocalist, and holy shit, can she sing? This is a great album. A lot of fun, lots of emotion in there, a little bit of bluesiness from time to time, but just good old doom mixed with heavy metal. Number 28. Yeah, there's going to be symphonic and power metal on here. I know that's not real metal. You poop face, Billy. I don't care. I love this. And Simone, I know you're married, but you want to marry me instead? Because like redheads and good singing, and you're pretty. But this is an awesome album. I want to say it is probably in their top two. I don't know. Bold statement there. But Epica with the Spiral is in number 28. What's in number 27? 27 is Rivers of Nile with Rivers of Nile. It's their self-titled album, and I enjoyed this. I enjoyed this record quite a bit. I know it didn't really get the reception that a lot of people had hoped, or the band had hoped for that matter, but I think it's a lot of fun. I enjoy their proggy style of death metal and clean vocals. Oh no, oh, it's not metal. There's clean vocals. What if like you do like a fry scream, but you put soap on it? Is that a clean vocal? Or if I do like a false chord growl and then you polish it with Mr. Clean, is that a clean vocal? I don't know. Please tell me in the comments below, what is a clean vocal? Number 27, Sodom with the Arsonist. I love Sodom. Love me some blackened thrash metal. This is a pretty good album. I was a little bit disappointed at first, I'll be honest with you, but after spending a little bit more time with it, it found its way in my top 30, and it may grow over time. It's certainly not Agent Orange or M16 or anything like that, but it's a fun entry. And if this is their last album, which it sounds like it's going to be, I think they're going out with a bang. Number 25 is Labyrinth with the Vanishing Echoes of Goodbye. Yes, power metal. Oh no, it's not real metal. It's power metal, which is for nerds and wizard lovers and people that like to finger dragons in their free time. I swear I've only done it once. It was all right twice, but it was fun. The second time wasn't as fun. Vanishing Echoes of Goodbye. This is not their magnum opus, but Labyrinth has been in the game for a pretty long time. A progressive power metal act out of were the Sweden, I think. I can't remember now. I probably shouldn't have said that. Can I go? fuck, I can't edit this. I'm not going to edit this. Look it up. Let me know where they're from. Is this Sweden? Can't remember. Good album though. I was pleased with it, and it found its way in. It's in the top 25. 24, Imperial Triumphant with Gold Star. Dare I say this is her most accessible album? When it comes to Imperial Triumphant, accessible is not really a word that goes into that vocabulary because they're like a blackened jazz fusion of melting pot of different styles of metal, but it works really well here. I think they do a great job of kind of bringing it all together, not getting a little bit too much out of left field with the wankery. This is a great album. I love it. I know a lot of people do. Some people don't. But if you don't, you're wrong because it's good. You just need to listen to it again. Try it again. Maybe put some soap on it. Clean it up a little bit. Number 23 is Malthusian with the Summoning Bell. I got turned on to this through Heavy Metallurgy when Logan did a review on it, and he said it frightened the dickens out of him. And I said, that is right up my alley. I've listened to this now a couple times with headphones on in the dark, and I had one of the weirdest boners, to be honest with you. Probably see someone about that. But this is a good album. It's murky, it's dank, it's fucking just claustrophobic feeling death metal, and that is basically everything that makes me so horny. Number 22 is, yeah, you're gonna get mad, Behemoth with the shit of God with a V. Don't forget the V because we all know Nurgle is too cool for school. Uh, this is, dare I say, a re-entry to their old ways somewhat. This is way better than I was expecting it to be. I thought it was just going to be a fucking meme of itself. But if, all right, so hear me out. If you don't like Behemoth and you didn't know this was Behemoth and you put it on, you might actually like it. Short, sweet, to the point, ferocious, vicious, everything I like about earlier Behemoth. And I'm going to say that this is a banger. That's why it's in number 22. 21 is Destruction with Birth of Malice. Now, some people are arguing that this is a very generic form of thrash metal. Oh, Destruction, blah, they're not doing what they used to do. I like this album. I like it quite a bit. Yeah, it gets a little bit long winded in the second half of the album, but spending more time with it, those songs began to grow on me as well. And could have worked its way up had I listened to it a little bit more. But 21, I think, is a pretty strong showing here for our boys that have been around since I got first hair on ball. Number 20 is Testament with Parabellum. We got two thrash metal acts right in a row here. And I am actually pleasantly surprised at how well this album came together. Some people don't think there's any flow to it and it sounds more like a compilation. And I can get where they're coming from because the first track is like, hey, this is Eric's other project, Dragon Lord. But it's also Testament, but it's also Dragon Lord. It's a weird kind of like entry point to the new album. But I think they're just kind of just saying, hey, you know what? We're not old dogs. We could show you new tricks or whatever the fuck that saying is. And I'm okay with it. I do wish, I think the only thing that would make it better is if they took that ballad that was the fourth track on the album, put it a little bit later in the album. I think it would have worked a little bit better, but that's just kind of splitting hairs. It worked its way into my top 20. All right, here we go. Number 19 is Castle Rat with The Bestiary, another redhead that I would give my left kidney for. Damn, I need to start dating again. This is getting really bad. But yeah, this is some awesome doom metal. And from what I understand, a really good live show. I'd like to see that because, like, who wouldn't want to see that? I don't know. Maybe someone who doesn't like redheads. Great album though. Yeah, worked its way into my top 20. Number 18, Deafheaven in a metal list. You lost your metal card. I'm as shocked as you are. I would have never thunk that I would say Deafheaven would work its way into one of my top lists. But goddamn, is this a good fucking album? There is no way around that. I mean, this album is powerful. This album is emotive. This album is beautiful when it needs to be. It is dark when it needs to be. It's vicious when it needs to be. It's just incredibly well constructed. Um, I don't think these guys are just, like a gimmick. I think that these guys are the real deal. When it comes to Black Gaze, I think no one does it better than Deaf Heaven now. Sunbather was good. It wasn't one that I was going to say, "Hey, this is phenomenal. I'm sold on this band." This album, Lonely People with Power, sold me on Deaf Heaven. Keep doing this. Give us more of this, and I'll be a happy peach. Is that even a saying? I have no fucking idea. I'm too many concussions. Number 17, Elven King, Reader of the Runes, Luna. I only put this here because one of my cat's names is Luna. And also, I really love Elven King. And also, this is a really great blend of power metal and folk. This is good. I like it. I like the Civ. Is it the Civ? Scythe? Scythe? I don't even know how to say that word. Is that bad that I don't know how to say that word? This is Elven King doing what Elven King does well. Nice hooky melodies, um, just infectious power metal. Like there's really nothing else to say about this. It's a great album. I love it. I have it on wax and on CD on accident. I accidentally got the vinyl, which was funny, but hey, I have it. So whatever, collector scum and all that jazz. All right, number 16. What do we got? We got Trivax with The Great Satan. This is Middle Eastern band. I forgot exactly where they're from, but it really takes a lot of notes from mid-era Behemoth, but they do it so well. This is not just a one-trick pony sort of band. Black metal with a lot of different elements in there, intertwined in there, and I am glad that I came across this. And again, the Discord, thank you so much. I forgot who shared this a couple months ago, but I was like, I'll give that a spin. And Seasons of Mist was having a sale, and I'm like, I'll give that a buy. And I bought it, and I'm like, I gave it a lot of spins. This is a great album. It's still in my rotation, so that says a lot. Number 15 is Hear of Them with Mercator. I probably said both of those wrong, but this is some awesome death metal. Not just straight up death metal. There's a little bit of proggy elements in there. There's a little bit of you just have to listen to it. This is a great album that I think flew under the radar for a lot of people. If you haven't heard of these guys, I strongly encourage you to check this album out. It made it into my top 15, so that says something. I think you'll like it. If you like death metal, I don't see why you wouldn't. Number 14 is Phrenolith with Ashen Womb. Now, talking about dank, dark, deep, murky, evil death metal. This is it right here. This is one of those that you really have to be in the mood to listen to. But if you are in the mood for something like this, I don't think anything this year hits better. This hits the spot every single time. It scratches that itch. And unfortunately, it does not take care of the one that I have on my anus right now. Only the prescription that I got from my doctor works. I'm sure you didn't need to know that. But this worked its way into my top 15. It's a solid album and I love it. Nothing else to say about it. Number 13, In the Woods with Atra. In the Woods has been around for a pretty long time. They've had their iteration of lineup changes. I like the new vocalist. I do. I know a lot of people are like, "Meh, I don't like the new vocalist." And I'm like, I like the new vocal. It's just like a yelling match back and forth and no one really gets anywhere. But this album's good. It's very catchy. That's all I could say. The choruses hook you in, and that's why it's here at number 13. Number 12 is Chemicide with Violence Prevails. Love these thrash metalers. I've been listening to them for several years. I have every single full length from these guys, and this is their best so far. You get a lot of early Sepultura in here, just vicious, straight for the throat thrash metal with a little bit of reverb on the vocal, but just done so well. Like the mixing is modern yet retro, if that makes sense. It's a clean retro sound, and I absolutely love this. The vinyl is probably gonna run out of wax soon. Number 11. This was just recently released Dark Tribe Forgotten Reveries, and my hard copy is still on the way, but I will tell you that I've streamed this so many times that I don't think it plays for me anymore on YouTube Music. I don't think it allows it to play for me. I love these guys since their debut. I think it was something in French. They are a French power metal band. Something about the way that these guys write songs just really does it for me. It sticks in my head. It you know, like when you listen to a song and it just like hits you in the feels and you could actually like feel the emotion That's what Dark Tribe does for me. And if you've never listened to them, I this would not be a bad entry point. This is, I believe, their best album yet, and I strongly recommend it. Now we are getting in to the top 10. Drum roll, please. Number 10 is Hooded Menace with Lachrymose Monuments of Obscuration. I probably fucked that up. Love these guys. Holy shit. So, talk about blending death metal with a little bit of Maiden leads and a little bit of King Diamond on guitar and a little bit of this, a little bit of that. They make it work, though. This is their best album, in my opinion. In my opinion, I love this album. I've spun it so many times, and that's why it found its way into the top 10 here. Fantastic heavy metal mixed with death metal, mixed with death doom. It's just so good. So good. Number 9. Yes, the cheese is back on full display with Majestica's Powertrain. Tommy, formerly of Sabaton, went on and did his own thing. He actually did Rainseed prior to this, so he's been around for a while, but he has one of the best voices I've ever heard. If you haven't checked out Tommy from Majestica on YouTube, he does a lot of cover songs, plays all the instruments for by himself. He is phenomenal. Like this guy is just gifted, and you can tell he works really hard. But this is a fun album. Love me some Majestica, and look at that artwork. It makes me want to watch Polar Express right now and go hot chocolate and burn my ball sack because I spilled the hot chocolate on my ball sack. In case you were wondering. Number 8 is Scour Gold. Yes, Philip Anselmo in a black metal band. What? No, that's gonna suck balls. It doesn't. This is, it was my album of the year at the beginning of the year for a while. It did slide down a little bit, but this is just, this is, it blows my mind. Okay, say all you want about Phil Anselmo as a person, but as a vocalist and a musician, come on. He can sing. He could do some of the groovy vocals, like his groove metal, his thrash metal, and black metal, and he can do it all very, very well. He doesn't do like B rate of each. It's literally top shelf. And if you disagree with that, well, this is very much subjective. So you're welcome to disagree with it. But I'm right and you're wrong. Number 7. The Great Old Ones with Kadath. Oh my gosh, this edged out Scour for black metal. And of course, oh, well, there's post metal in there. Sure, there is. But this album is just incredible. The one thing about it is the instrumental that's super long, but it's actually an instrumental I like. But I like having vocals in there. So I may or may not actually sometimes do my own death growls during that. And that was embarrassing. I'll record it and send it to you all so you could all laugh. But number 7, The Great Old Ones, Gaddath. Number 6, I know Amorphous with Borderland, but Billy, that album sucked, says a lot of people. Again, subjectivity. I love this album, and I think it's partially because I do like power metal so much. There's a lot of power metal leads on here, let's be honest. Like, but my God, is this fun? I've heard people say it's boring. I don't understand. Like, I tried to be bored while I listened to it, and I can't. It's just good, and that's why it worked its way at number 6. Number 5, Tribunal, Impenitence and Ruin. This scratches all the sad boy itch that I ever need scratched. This is some very emotive death doom with a little bit of goth. And their debut was phenomenal. And I think that Impenitence and Ruin takes what they did on the debut and stepped it up a notch. I am so excited to see what this band is going to be doing in the future. 20 bucks spin hits it out of the park almost every damn time. And they did with this band. A plus. Listen to it. If you haven't listened to this, you need to. Number 4, more power metal. You better fucking believe it. Dynasty with Game of Faces. This came out very early in the year. And I will say that it was a little too poppy for me at first, but let's be honest. Like, I let my guard down. And if I let my guard down and I go, and I get rid of the whole, oh, this is too poppy, blah, 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 blah. And I actually listen to the music for what it is and go, am I enjoying this? Fuck yes. I'm enjoying this. This is a great album. Really good guitar solos on here too. Like the lead work is superb, and the vocals from I think it's Nils is his name. He's in a lot of bands. Just amazing. If you're on the fence about this band, give us another spin. I think you'll enjoy it. Number three, Night, Cult of the Serpent Sun. And this would probably be my album artwork of the year. Blackened heavy metal. Is that what we're going to call this? I think that's the only way to call this. It is heavy metal instrumental with blackened vocals. And sometimes it's almost whispered, but it's catchy, it's eerie, it's atmospheric, it's phenomenal. And that's why it's in number three. Number two, Cryptosis, Celestial Death. Incredible, technical, progressive thrash metal. Their last album was good, and this took it a step further. They knocked it out of the fucking park with this. I want to listen to this right now. Like, just thinking about it, I'm like, God damn, it's so good. A phenomenal album. If you haven't checked it out, or their one prior to this, I can't think of the name of it right now. Do it. Cryptosis. Do yourself a favor. Number one, what do you think it is? Comment below right now before I actually reveal it. I want to know if you get the guess right, and then comment on that comment and let me know if you got it right or wrong. Okay, I'm going to give you a few seconds. You got it? Put it in. Get your votes in, children. You ready? Here we go. Paradise Lost, Ascension. This album rules. This is easily my album of the year. Paradise Lost, Ascension, incredible death doom, just done so well. This band has changed quite a bit throughout their career, but I think this is the best iteration of Paradise Lost we have heard. I love Gothic. I think Gothic is an incredibly strong. I believe that was her sophomore album. Um, but this right here is everything I want from the genre and more. So, Paradise Lost, Ascension, my number one. And I said I had a bonus, and I'm going to explain it. I got a tie for 10th place because I totally fucked up and when I was writing this list. So bear with me. It is Hazard with the Third Dimension. This is some phenomenal thrash metal. Obviously, look at the artwork. No, this is some blues, guys. This is jazz fusion. This is opera music. It's gospel. Could you imagine? Could you imagine if this was like a gospel cover? That'd be hilarious. Incredible, 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 incredible. Check it out. But that's it, y'all. Those are my top 30 plus one extra albums of the year. Um, hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I'm going to go ahead and wrap things up. Comment below your list. What were your top albums of the year? And we will see you in the next video.